Hello, and welcome to Sunspiration. Today is Sunday, and I'm Victor Tarfa, and always excited to bring you a wonderful message. Sunspiration is inspiration from the Holy Bible. I am a speaker and a Christian. So every Sunday I go into Holy Bible and find an inspirational story to fire you up for the week. May. Wow, we are in May already. That's month 5 of the year 2021. And I was pondering and thinking, what should I talk about in the month of May? What theme should I pick up? And being that the month of May is a special month for me, May 6, 2018 was the day I broadcasted the first episode of Sunspiration. I'm so excited. 3 years going. Yes, I know I missed the odd Sundays here and there. Maybe I was on holiday. Maybe I took time off for family, but you know what? I've always loved every moment of sharing with you. So much has evolved along the way, and I've been thinking, what should I talk about in my celebratory month? And the topic that came to my mind was return. Return. When you start something, the most important thing is the why. The why is a driving force. And every time you get weary, every time you feel weak, it's always a time for you to return. And when you return to the beginning, it reminds you of why you started. And I think that's why the topic is so powerful to my heart for me in the month of May. And so many people have given up halfway. I want to say to you, return. Go back to the beginning, when it was all fresh, when it was all exciting. It could be a marriage. Remember your wedding day, when you were dancing, when you were so happy, when you were so excited. But now things might have fallen apart. Just sit back and think. Return to that first day. Live that moment again. And you'll be amazed at how much you can kickstart and refire again. The world has taught us every time to move forward. Everyone talks about moving forward. We hear motivational, inspirational, transformational speeches all about moving forward. But sometimes, I believe, we need to return to the beginning. Return to the beginning and start again. Possibly you missed your way along the way. It's okay. Go back to the starting point and trace your steps again. Find where you went wrong, and I'm sure you can fire yourself again as we go on. But 3 things came to mind very quickly I'm going to talk about when I thought about return. The first one is when you have return in mind, you will learn to live in peace. If you live around some particular people, you may be working in an office and you're planning on leaving, but you're thinking, I'm going to leave this place. Maybe one day I want to return. Maybe not returning as working there, but you could be returning as a consultant. You could be returning to come and serve them at a higher level. You might be returning even as a CEO. But if you did not serve them well while you were there, if you don't live with a heart thinking, I'm not going to burn these bridges, I might need to return, you'll be amazed at how much you perform well because you know you want to return. Next, I'm talking about when you think of return, you think of value in people. I love the power of investing in people. When you invest in people, it's an investment in which that just pays and pays back again. And when you think of return, you value people. You meet someone along the way, you treat them badly, and you'll be shocked when you realize that you might get to a point to realize that that person was the only person that could actually help you. Remember working in a customer service environment when somebody comes and talks to you nastily. He goes away and then goes, can I speak to the manager? And then someone points to you and he comes back to you now with his tail between his legs. Because now he knows you're the only person that can help him at that particular spot. And he just feels shouting at you. He wasn't thinking return. Never thought they were going to return one day. So when we learn to value people, when we think of return, we will learn to value people a lot more. Finally, you think legacy. You might not be returning there. You personally might not be returning there. It might be a city. It might be a job. It might be people you met along the way. You personally might never ever be returning there. But think of legacy. Your children could return there. Your brothers could return there. When they get back there and they mention your name, as they always say, will he shut the doors or will he open doors for you? Remember, it might not just be about you. But think of return. The legacy you're building. I'm a father of 3 boys. When they go somewhere and say, we are Victor Tarfa's children, what will the people think? What will the people say? Will people be willing to help them because they mentioned my name? Or will people turn their backs on them and say, no, Your dad was horrible to us. He never valued us because he thought he would never ever return here. You just don't know. And when I got this word return as a theme for this month, I thought, what will I do with this? What can I tell the people? How can I inspire anyone with the word return? I'm celebrating my month of 3 years delivering powerful Sunspiration to the people. What will return do? But it really fired me up because it took me back to the beginning. Victor, why did you start sharing Sunspiration? What is the drive behind it? What has kept you consistent? Yes, I said I've missed a few days here and there, but what has kept me consistent? I meet people sometimes and they say to me, Victor, I enjoy your Sunspiration. The times in which I'll put the videos out there and maybe just watched by 3 people in the whole week. Yeah, that's the truth. And I'll think, what is the point? But guess what? Some are called to many, some are called to the few. But I'll just keep sharing and keep delivering because I just love doing it. And I return to the beginning and think of, Victor, why did you start in the first place? And I'm going to just keep sharing and keep sharing. So I look forward to next week when maybe I will share a lot more about why I started. But for now, I want to get you fired up for this week. Just stop and think. Where do I need to return to? Who do I need to return to? What do I need to return to? 3 questions for you for the week. Stay blessed. Love you all.